So how does a VPN securely encrypt your connection? If you're shopping for a VPN, you'll have seen how services boast about having the best encryption and how important it is that you secure your connection using cryptography. But how do VPNs encrypt your connection, and are there different types of encryptions to choose from? VPN tunnels. To explain how VPNs encrypt your connection, we need to first look at so-called VPN tunnels. Normally, when you visit a site, you connect to a server operated by your internet service provider, which redirects you to the site you want to visit. When you use a VPN, you're rerouting your connection. Instead of going from the internet service provider's server to the site, you first go through a server operated by your VPN provider. This gives you a new IP address, which comes in handy for a number of reasons. But the VPN also performs another neat trick. It encrypts the connection from your ISP to the VPN server in what's called a tunnel. A VPN tunnel is an encrypted connection that prevents anybody else, including your ISP and the site you're visiting, from tracking you. The ISP won't be able to see the websites you're visiting, and the websites you're visiting won't be able to see your real IP address. Tunnel is a great name for it, as it works like it would if you were driving down the road. While in the open, anybody can see what you're doing and where you're going. But once you enter a tunnel, your whereabouts are anybody's guess. Of course, VPN tunnels aren't made with bricks and mortar. Instead, they're created by so-called VPN protocols, which we'll look at next. To establish a VPN tunnel, you need to use a VPN protocol, which is a piece of software that determines how a VPN talks to other machines on the network. A protocol can do a lot of different things, but most importantly, it contains information about what encryption is used and how traffic is routed through the server. As such, VPN protocols are very important, as they can determine the speed and security of your connection. There are a lot of different VPN protocols to choose from, but the best all-around one is called OpenVPN. It generally offers decent speeds while staying secure, which is of course the main reason why many people get a VPN. VPN protocols generally will give you the option of what type of encryption will be used in your tunnel, which is what we'll look at next. Encryption. VPNs keep your connection secure through encryption, which is a way to make messages unreadable by scrambling them to nonsense. To unscramble them, you need a key, a piece of code that serves as the lock for the scramble. This key, usually a mathematical formula called an algorithm, is also known as a cipher. How it works with VPNs is that your connection is encrypted when you connect to the internet, the start of the tunnel, so to speak. Once it arrives at the other end, at the VPN's server, it gets decrypted and sent along to the site you're visiting. The result is that the site sees the VPN's server IP address, and your ISP sees a stream of scrambled information. There are different types of encryption. To ensure that information stays safe, you need to use a good type of encryption, and not all are created equal. As a result, many VPN providers will boast that they offer military-grade encryption, which is just a fancy way of saying that they use the same encryption algorithm as the military. The most used encryption is the Advanced Encryption Standard, or AES for short, which comes in several variants. Each variant uses a different number of bits to encrypt its key. Longer offers more security. The most secure is AES 256, which means it uses a key of 256 bits and would take your laptop until the heat death of the universe to crack. In other words, it's pretty darn secure. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and get involved. Protecting the key. Well, it's secure except for one issue. The key itself also needs to be protected. To do so, it's usually secured using TLS, or Transport Layer Security. This technology is common across the internet and used in all kinds of technology, from cloud storage to HTTPS, a protocol you're using right now to read this web page. We know it's all very involved, but the upshot is that no intruder can crack the ciphers of a VPN tunnel. If you're using a VPN and they take security seriously, there's almost no way in which your connection can be cracked from the outside. I personally use and can highly recommend Avast's SecureLine. Just follow that link to reach the product. My thanks to Fergus O'Sullivan from How-To Geek for his very informative article on this topic. You'll find the entire topic at the link listed. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.